Hey y'all, I want to introduce you to someone. This is Zane, and Zane is a sophomore in high school, is that right?
Yep.
And Zane, Zane and I ride around sometimes, and we just listen to music, and we found out that we like the Foo Fighters. We like the Foo Fighters. Zane is a drummer, y'all. Zane is a drummer, and he's a guitarist, a pianist.
Yep.
I mean, Zane's a one-man band.
This struggle got purpose, and we grow. So whatever role we have to take next, all I need to know is that we'll roll with the punches.
Fam, good morning, back for another day. Here we are. We're just doing this daily on the daily, y'all. Doing the daily on the daily, and so excited to be back and talking with you. Just another day, living this life together, just giving you what's on the tippy top of my brain and all that's going on in the mental health world, y'all. And hey, I'm here to tell you what we're attempting to do at Midwest Anxiety. It's very, very complicated, y'all. I'm gonna tell you up front, it's very, very complicated. I mean, I feel like I'm out here on a pirate ship all alone in space, just doing this all alone. Totally get all the therapists out there. A lot of therapists, a lot of great therapists, a lot of great therapy shops. I'm not out there knocking what everyone else is doing, y'all, but it's just time. It's time to do mental health a different way. It's time to take it out of the offices. It's time to open up, take it from behind the curtains. It's time to stop shh in mental health. And it's time to start celebrating mental health. It's time to take it out in the community amongst the people. And it's time to start talking and doing mental health differently, y'all. And just as complicated as Jeff Bezos tried to do Amazon, and Elon Musk with Tesla, and Mark Zuckerberg with Facebook, I mean, here we are. We're trying to do the same thing with mental health. We're trying to do it differently, and we need you to jump in this rocket ship with us, y'all. I can't do this all alone. We need you to jump on board, and so many of you out there have sent me messages and just with your thoughts and your hopes and your dreams of mental health, and I certainly appreciate it. It's a very complicated thing we're trying to do, y'all. I'm gonna be upfront and honest with you. It comes with a lot of risk. It comes with me falling flat on my face. It comes with me a chance for failure. It comes with me just being exhausted and not getting the results I want. It comes with all that. And I'll be honest with you, I'm still willing to try. I'm still willing to do it because, as they say, it's one step for man, it's one step, whatever they say, right? One step, one huge step. I don't know. You get what I'm saying. I need some more coffee this morning. Anyway, today we're out seeing clients, and we're just going to continue to do this MWA thing, doing our way, and we're going to keep trying to get you to jump in this rocket ship. We got a lot of stuff planned for today. All right, y'all? Got a lot of stuff planned. So why don't you guys sit back, put on your seatbelts, and enjoy this ride around doing mental health, doing community mental health, y'all. Let's do this. All right, y'all. One thing we are doing at Midwest Anxiety is we're doubling down on the client experience. Doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down on the client experience. We've got lots of feedback from clients when they have seen other therapists, and the client experience has not always been the best. Not always been the best. And at Midwest Anxiety, the client experience is everything. The client experience is everything from our mobility and going to the client and trying to be as convenient and comfortable as possible in the therapy and as fun as possible, with being able to play games and being able to do things that the clients enjoy, to the day-to-day interactions with our clients, y'all. We've heard from so many clients that they'll go to a therapy appointment and they'll go and they'll basically have to tell their therapist a week or two worth of information, and the therapy session's about just talking about the old information, but then they don't get anything new from their therapist. And for us, we do it differently. We've got a nightly check-in that we connect with all of our clients every night on how their day went, how they're using the skills that we're teaching them, and if it went well that day or if it didn't go well. And then we're able to, on the fly, during the week, in between therapy sessions, we're able to adjust our treatment. We're able to adjust the things that we're doing. We're giving some, we're giving some, to be honest with you, we're giving our clients the opportunity during the week to continue to do the therapy, because what we believe is that therapy sessions aren't the quote-unquote therapy. The therapy sessions are to learn the skills and to process and to work on the things that we're teaching you. But really the therapy is, once you learn the skills in the session, now it's about going out and it's about going and taking the skills into your real life, and using those skills that you learn in therapy. The real therapy is now, okay, in everyday life, how am I using what I'm learning in therapy during the sessions? So for us, we've kind of got it flip-flopped, is that during therapy you're learning, you're talking, you're working things out, but then in between the therapy sessions is when you go out and you practice all those things that you've been learning in therapy. And we want to be right there with you to either support you during the day-to-day, your day-to-day life, or giving you fist bumps or whatever, right? Client experience, it's huge for us, y'all. It's everything. The connection that we have with the clients and our ability to be able to give them the skills so that they aren't dependent on therapy forever. We really have a 3 to 4 month window at Midwest Anxiety that we like to get in, work hard, give the client the skills, make sure that they learn the skills and we can observe them using the skills in day-to-day life. And then we're kind of done with therapy until they need therapy again, until they need a booster session again. We don't really believe in this long-term life sentence of just doing therapy. Some people need it, y'all. Some people need it. I'm not here to tell you that people don't need long-term therapy, but that's just not the way that we do things. All right, y'all? All about the client experience here at Midwest Anxiety. Time to go live again on Instagram. Let's see who joins us today. See what's up. Hey. Just going live in between clients today, seeing what's up. How you guys doing? How you doing? Instagram live, just seeing how you're doing today on this snow day. introduce you to someone. This is Zane, and Zane is a sophomore in high school. Is that right?
Yep.
And Zane, Zane and I ride around sometimes, and we just listen to music, and we found out that we like the Foo Fighters. We like the Foo Fighters. Zane is a drummer, y'all. Zane is a drummer, and he's a guitarist, a pianist.
Yep.
I mean, Zane's a one-man band, and Zane has agreed to jump in the rocket ship. He wants to play music with us and merge mental health and music. I mean, Zane, that's what we do, right? We get in a car and we just jam out to things.
Yeah.
That's what Zane and I do. And so Zane's gonna be playing music for us, y'all. Zane's gonna be playing music, and it was interesting to hear some of his answers. I asked him, Zane, who are a couple groups that you would like, either guitar or drums, or who would you like to play with?
I'd like to play with U2.
U2?
That'd be pretty cool, yeah.
All right, U2. Who else?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
U2 and Red Hot Chili Peppers. Now, the interesting things, folks, is I asked Zane, hey, okay, what instrument? Because this guy plays multiple instruments here. He plays multiple instruments. Zane, which instrument you play for U2?
For U2, I'd probably play guitar.
Guitar, all right.
And then for Red Hot Chili Peppers, I'd do drums.
Drums. Listen to this guy, y'all. I mean, he just is like, he's just like confident. He's like, U2, I'm gonna just play guitar, and Red Hot Chili Peppers, drums, and he's gonna do it all. We love the Foo Fighters, right? We love the Foo Fighters. We love the Foo Fighters a lot. All right, Zane, if there's one musician that you could meet, who would that be?
Probably John Mayer.
John Mayer, all right, John Mayer. And if you could play anywhere in the world for an audience, where would you play?
Las Vegas at the Sphere.
At the Sphere. You'd play at Las Vegas, y'all. But for us, we're so lucky. We're so lucky. Zane is so talented, and he's going to show us all his talents. I'm so proud and excited that he's jumped in the rocket ship. He said, Randy, hey, I want to play music. I believe in this mental health thing, and let's do mental health and music, and let's just do a different way. Let's do a different way of doing mental health, y'all. So we're so excited. Hey, stay tuned, stay tuned. We got lots of good things to come. All right, all right.
Sweet.
Appreciate it, Zane.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. See you guys later. And he knows how to give daps at that. He can give real good daps. Okay, it's time for what's been coming up in client sessions. All right, y'all. Let's talk about school refusal kids and separation anxiety kids. You know, the ones that struggle at drop off. Okay, been on break for like 3 weeks, and then you got this snow days, been on break for even longer. So for some of you families, some of you kids, they're gonna struggle going back to school. I know some of you parents are wishing, hoping that things go fine, and I hope things go fine too, but you gotta expect that things are not going to go fine. You got to expect that you're going to have some struggles, and it's going to take a little bit to get back in the routine, the regular, just like, hey, you know, I've got to get up and I got to get dressed and I got to go out in the cold and I got to sit for 6, 7, 8 hours a day at school. I got to do things I don't want to do. Right? That creates some negative emotion inside of our kids. And for some of them, they're going to refuse to go to school or not want to be dropped off at school. And I'm going to tell you, the initial goal for these kids is just to get in the school building, right? This first week back, a week, 2 weeks, really the goal is to get them back in the school building, okay? So that's what I want the goal to be for you, is just to get them in the school building. I always talk with school administration and counselors, and they say, hey, Randy, if you can get them in the school building, we can take over from there. But once they stay at home, once they don't go to school, it's a kind of a snowball process. It's a process where, you know, they start struggling socially, they start struggling academically, the schoolwork and everything else starts to pile up. They just get behind, and then that resistance builds. They say, you know, tomorrow will be better. I'll go tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes and they just they just don't go. So again, the first thing to accomplish is just getting in the school building. And I want you to talk directly to your child about that. Is, hey, I know you may not be able to go to first hour, or hey, I know you may not be able to go to lunch today. I know you want to stay home. All I want you to do, and maybe it's that you sit in the office all day, or the school office, the counselor's office. I don't know, we can figure that out. But I want you at least to get in that school building all day. That's what we've got to really focus on. All right, y'all? All right, good luck to you. Good luck. It's time, as we always do, on daily, we always have a secret song. All right, y'all, you know what time it is when we put this red jacket on, when we put the secret song jacket on. You know it's about to get fun. It's about to get fun in here. And y'all, I got a song today I want to play. It's one of my favorite songs, Good Old Days by Revivalist. Good Old Days by Revivalist. I'll tell you what, I love the Revivalist. Probably top 2, top 3 bands in the last 2 or 3 years. And my hope is one day that we can join Revivalist. We can join Revivalist on a tour. We can talk about mental health, and we can talk about music, and we can, we can do our thing together. The mental health world and the music world can coexist together. And I hope we get to speak. My idea would be is that we just get to, they would invite us out on stage, and they would just give us 3 or 4 minutes to talk about mental health, and maybe they would share their own mental health experiences, and that's how we just do that. That's how we do that. Revivalists, if you're listening, if you're watching, give us a holler. Give us a holler. We would love to join you on one of your tour dates. All right, let's get into the good old days, y'all. The good old days. Here we go. So come, I'll watch them grow. In your eyes, an ancient glow. I caught a glimpse, a dangerous smile. Oh my God, she's a wild child. I've been dreaming, I've been pushing through. I'm the star of the story. I've been hurting, I've been missing you. I'm that special kind of lonely. These are the good old days. They are ahead and behind. These are the good old days. I have to keep that in mind. These are the good old days. They're ahead and behind. These are the good old days. The good old days. These are the good old days. The good old days. All right, y'all, the good old days. You guys go listen to that, the Revivalist. I'm a big fan of the Revivalist, and it's just that good. It's like sitting by the campfire type music. Sitting by the campfire, and you just with your homies, with your friends, and you just need some good music to do this too. Just need this right here. All right. Okay, it's time for what's been coming up in client sessions. All right, y'all, some big anxiety talk here. Something I've been talking with clients about. Some of the clients that I talk to, that they struggle with overcoming the anxiety because they really try to keep the discomfort and the uncertainty of anxiety away. What I mean by that is that they prefer to be certain, and they prefer to be comfortable. And to overcome anxiety, let me say this again, to overcome anxiety, you have to be uncertain and uncomfortable. And for us, what we'll do is we'll do cognitive behavioral therapy, right? We'll do cognitive behavioral therapy, And part of the behavioral work is we'll do some exposure response prevention, where we're going with people into the community. This is the community-based part, right? This is real life, where we're going with people into the community, into the places that they struggle. If it would be they struggle riding elevators, we're going to the elevator, right? If they struggle socially, we're going into social situations, okay? So as they're struggling in those situations, we go into those situations and we gradually expose them to the situations that they have anxiety, right? So as they start to become uncertain and uncomfortable, right? The uncertainty is we work with their thoughts, right? The uncertainty is, okay, I'm going into this situation that I struggle, and my brain starts to fire and all these things, but what if? And we talk about that, and we talk about how to work through that, okay? And then we work on the discomfort that anxiety gives your body, and we talk about that, hey, you just have to, you have to welcome that discomfort. You have to sit through that discomfort, and you have to practice these skills that we're teaching you. And as you tolerate the uncertainty and you tolerate the discomfort, that's called habituation. And we help clients habituate or overcome, right? Gradually overcome, gradually become immune to the anxiety that they once found so challenging and so difficult, okay? So this is some great work that we do with people. It can be very challenging. It can be very challenging, and but the client has to know that they're going to be uncomfortable and they're going to be uncertain, okay? To overcome anxiety, you have to be those two things, and finding ways to be uncomfortable and uncertain is the golden ticket. It's the golden ticket, y'all. All right? All right. Okay, it's time for what's been coming up in client sessions. All right, real quick, y'all. I got about 4 minutes till I have to see a client. Hey, kids are going back to school this week, and homework will start again. And I know some of you have lots of trouble with homework and the meltdowns around homework. Here's what I want to give you real quick. Hey, I want you to set a timer that your child is supposed to complete homework, okay? So your child's going to sit down, and you're going to start a timer for a certain amount of time, okay? Now, if that child gets up to go use the restroom, because I know kids get up and they have trouble focusing and doing all that stuff, the timer is going to keep going, okay? Your child only has the amount of time to complete the homework that you give them on the timer. And when the timer's up, homework is over, okay? I see a lot of families, a lot of kids, where kids will start having meltdowns, start crying and screaming and all that, and then homework lasts for hours, or they'll get up and they'll be distracted, and then they'll come back to the homework. The way to cut all that out is you set the timer for a certain amount of time, let's say 30 minutes, hour, depending on the age of your child, and then that's how much time that they have. And after that time, homework is over, no matter how much they had the meltdowns, no matter how much they used the restroom, whatever. Now, on the meltdowns, the timer's going to keep going. The timer's going to keep going, but what you're going to do with your child is when your child's having a meltdown, basically you stop them from doing their homework. They have to get themselves under control. Emotionally, they have to be able to get themselves regulated before they move on with the homework. You're not going to answer any questions for them. You're not going to help them when they're upset and screaming and crying. I know it'd be natural to kind of calm them down and calm the situation, is to rescue them. But that doesn't teach them emotional regulation. So what you're going to do is you're going to say, okay, Johnny boy, the timer is going to keep going. You only have this much time. You can either calm down, you're on your own, or you're going to have to stop doing your homework. You're going to have to stop doing your homework. You're going to have to calm yourself down. And once you get yourself calm, you can go back to doing your homework, okay? Hope that makes sense. Hope that helps you guys. Really helps a lot of clients be able to get a grasp of those homework meltdowns. All right, y'all? All right. Hey, thanks for watching today. Thanks for watching. See you again tomorrow.